You get what I'm trying to say. Fresh one, ready to go. You damn sure see me. And the words coming out the mouth is what's exactly on this mind. I have a filter that I do keep on my mouth. My filter has a 2.4 second delay, like live TV. I think live TV is actually a 7-second delay. So my filter being 2.4 seconds means whatever comes to the mind will typically come out. But that 2.4 seconds gives me enough time to process and think, is this the appropriate time to say this current phrase? Me personally, I've had that filter for a very long time. Where's the shade? Oh, geez. Directly on me. I ain't got no good angles. Ooh, but that looks white. And plus I said, I'm still gonna do my 13 seconds, but probably I could post my 13 seconds. Okay, so, bam. Now I feel like I'm at home, because look at where I'm at. Look at what's going on. And look at how I'm feeling. Like I mentioned, the last 90 seconds of my cardio, I already had 2 topics to discuss, because those 2 topics was finishing 2 separate videos. It was one video as a whole that ended up being chopped up into 2 portions. Let me try to do some effects. 2 portions, and then one video I need to finish, and the second one, it needs a continuum. I don't know if that's a word or not, but it needs a continuum. So, with that being said, I'm going to, at the very least, continue the original video, the one that's gonna make it to YouTube, because the other one is gonna be delayed, I'm sure. Because goodness gracious, I got emotional in the direction I headed. From what I was trying to say, I headed this way completely, and then it ended. But the one I was trying to head this way, and I took that route, I'm gonna finish this route in this video at some point. But the last 90 seconds, and what's crazy is I really don't remember. I'm 3 minutes in, so it's had to have been 4 minutes ago. But if I watch the same video, it'll come to me, and that's how it is. Because sometimes when you talking to a coworker, I work at a hotel, you know that. You're talking to a coworker and the phone rings. You take an in-room dining order, and then you go back to your conversation, and you forgot what you were talking about. That happens too. Stage, just another moment in life. So don't worry about it if you forget it. It wasn't that important. Technically, at the end of the day, if it's not right there on the top of your brain, ready to just continue on and go, it wasn't that special. But nonetheless, the video I'm trying to continue is when I talked about the fact that I do talk to coworkers. It started, and if you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. When I said I'm not disgruntled, but I do talk crap all the day long at work, and I don't like my job, and everybody hates their job, and that's normal, it's fine, don't worry about it. But I said I could also talk to all my coworkers. My coworkers watch this, and I have nothing to worry about bringing this to public. If you're talking to one coworker, and this coworker doesn't like, let me do my intro now, just because. I don't know what time I was at when it stopped. Just a reference to my personal life, if it makes it out or not. I just got a phone call from Keanu's audiologist. We've been trying to book a second appointment for a follow-up for his next surgery. Where another subject I could get on one day, especially if you guys need to know about this and people being different. And when I say different, it's just that you're not considered normal. And it's not that you're not considered normal, it's that you have a disability. In your life, you've been labeled, yes, I have a disability, or I need special needs. The way of putting it, because they have Special Olympics, special needs children. So once you're somebody that needs special needs, then yeah, you're placed in that different category. Okay. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
And those of you that are watching this and said bless you, thank you. I might put this up just to see who says bless you, and just for me to personally say thank you. Because things like that really mean a lot and go a long way. Just so you know. This is like a 5th category now. I'm trying to just wrap my head around during this conversation. So, if someone has a disability now, you're in the category of children with special needs. If you look at me and my skin tone, I'm in the category of a black man. Peter Piper. If you want to put people in categories because of the way they look, talk, act, and you'll notice, and I notice it too a lot, I don't do it all the time. He didn't acknowledge me, in case you're curious. I'm sure you're not, but still. If you want to put them in categories for whatever reason, that's going to be completely up to you. Okay. Now let's throw out some random scenarios and let's talk about life. So when I say I can give scenarios about life, things that I see and things that I know. Now if you're like, how does he think he knows everything, right? Let's get myself completely in the shade. First of all, because I'm black and I don't want to get no darker. Because all the time growing up, they'd be like, I can't see you. Smile. Ignorant asses. I mean, it's funny, and that's why we joke about it. But that's what they used to say, like, no lie. Let me get in the shade because I don't want to get no darker. I'm not Michael Blackson dark. I'm milk chocolate, baby. I tell my wife that all the time. She thinks I'm dark. I said, no, this is milk chocolate. I'm not dark chocolate. I'm milk chocolate. Categories. So if you saw someone dressed in all black, black hair, black boots going way up high, black fishnet stockings, what do you think those types of people are? And it's not even like those type of people, because there I am giving you the category. Yes, they're in categories. See someone with long hair, long straight hair. I don't know how to describe it, but you could just say it's a hippie look. And just to put the icing on the cake, they got a skateboard. Geez, who is that? If you see, I mean, you can just look at certain people and just assume. If you see a black dude with a sleeve tats, you know what I mean? Or even, especially them dudes that have like the tats on their neck and the tats on their face. There's so many, and as I edit this, I could probably just add different categories and pop them up on the screen. My editing skills are changing and slightly getting different. But either way, this is stuff I could easily reference and easily point out to where it's not just me. If you saw this, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. You see that white ring on the bottom? That's glutamine and BCAA. It didn't completely mix. Now I'm not a scientist, and I never did any research, so I don't know if you're supposed to mix BCAA and glutamine with alcohol. But it does dissolve. At some point it will dissolve. I probably didn't fully mix my original drink before I mixed it with mine. Today I think it's Tanqueray. Sipping Tanqueray and juice of what's the use, because I'm a hopeless thug. I should just plug that song right now. Give a moment of silence just to give myself time to plug it.
I'm sipping Tanqueray and juice and what's the use, because I'm a hopeless thug.
I catch myself when I do these videos, because especially when I get in the zone, I can just talk with very minimal moments to take a breath, which doesn't give me time to hit that split. Because what I do when I'm editing the video and I see a part where there's a pause, or I see something that's like, boom, end it here, then you hit the split. That's when you add the transition and you make it look fancy. There's times when I could be talking right now, split. And then it just continues exactly from where I left off, split. And then here we go again, split. But there's times when I could be talking right now, split. And then it just continues exactly from where I left off, split. And then here we go again, split. But because of the fact that, like, if my hand is right here and I'm scratching my head, split, goes into the next transition. Yeah, I did flex a little bit just to show you. But when that split goes into the next transition, and my hand is still right here, you're like, he didn't even move. What was that transition for? Just to give that dramatic effect. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. I want you to think that I'm just carrying on to different conversations. And it's just like, damn, he just covered an hour worth of topics in 13 minutes. This guy is good. No, I carried 13-minute conversation into 11 minutes and made it look like it was an hour, and hopefully you guys like it. So, if I could get back to the original conversation, which was my first video heading this direction. When I talked about I could talk to, there it is. This coworker talking about that coworker.